Hello. Good evening to everyone. I believe that since about 2016, that's the last video I made for Sega Genesis and PS4. Sorry, it's not Sega Genesis but Sega Mega Drive for Asians. I carry an Asian model for Sega Mega Drive that's solely running at 50 Hz PAL. So initially when I first bought the 4K television for Toshiba model. So what did I do is I tried with Sega Mega Drive PAL 50 Hz, and yes, it works perfectly fine. But as you know, since the pixelated TV is quite smaller and smaller, and the graphics will be shattered all the way along. The graphics will not be very clear, but it it runs well. We can just play for our satisfaction, because from my side I do not have the X oscillator, something like that. They call it as X hemister or frame scaler. So I forgot the device name, what they call it. What they call as. But the company is not there anymore. But some of them have owned it. But anyhow, it's quite good. Some of them will use it for Sega Saturn or PlayStation 1 or even Sega Dreamcast, or the mostly we can say that below that should be PlayStation 2. It runs well. So okay, let's not drag about it. So the purpose that I made this video, because I would like to show something. Whereas initially I own a Mega Drive plus with Mega-CD. So initially I have two Mega-CDs, which is Model 1 and Model 2. But currently I'm using a Model 2, and Model 1 I sold to someone. So I really hope that it's with good honor. So currently I'm using with Model 2. On top of that, I believe that some of the people, they will do a region mode for their Mega Drive and Genesis in order to run some imported games. Whereas for US region or Europe, let's say for me under the Asians, of course we'll be running the Japanese version. So in order to play import such as like Sonic CD or Shining Force or Luna, for me, for myself, I can read Japanese. So in order to play that game, for sure I need to use a US region with English version. But in order to run that, I bought this cartridge about 25 years back, which my dad bought. Not me, but my dad bought it for about 25 years ago. So this is the cartridge, Pro CDX, together with the game adapter itself. Because some of the because anyhow, why he bought the game adapter? In order to support the expansion slot. Because if you see the cartridge over here, it's quite small, like compared to this one. It's quite short actually. No, it's a deep inside. You can see that it's quite deep, but compared to this one, no, it's quite short. And the head also is quite, not to say quite long, but actually, like, in order to fit Mega Drive, you need to use the game adapter. So game adapter expansion in order to support. So just put it like this. Yep, I'm sure some of you guys know it. So we just put it there, and you can play some import games. So when I cross it, when I go through with net and everything, I believe that less people who own the Pro CDX, this one. So some of them will do a bypass region mode. So some of them will install a switch, but I don't like those. Honestly, I don't really like those, and I really love to use some imports, some free region cartridge in order to support the Sega Mega-CD region games. Like for Sega CD game, like let's say example for Jurassic Park, I do have the original disc. It's a legit, but it's not with me right now, so I can't really show it. So whenever I wanted to play the Sega CD games, so I need to pop out this cartridge. So currently I don't have the system right now for me to show, but never know, very possibly I'll do another video to show how does the system work. So some of you guys know, and some of you guys will use the emulator, or so called, like I believe that one of the company, they call it Terra Onion, something like that. I can't really recall the name. So they have came with a new hardware with Sega CD emulation, so they can just it just appears like this. So you can you can just install a SD card over here, something over here. After that, you can run multiple Sega games. I mean Sega Genesis, Mega Drive, and Mega CD, so Sega CD or whatever it is. So for me, actually, this cartridge is produced by Datel Electronics. I think about 1994, 1993, something like that. It's quite cheap. So when it says about US currency, mostly it costs about $10 in those days, 10 or $20, mostly less than that. So I was quite shocked in these days when I just go through with the eBay. The price is about $200. So it's quite cool, man. Seriously, it's quite cool. So super duper cool, and it's quite antique. Anyhow, it's still working. God bless. It's still working. So whenever I wanted to play some import games, or it's quite hard to buy a Sega CD games or Mega CD games, because the price is quite ridiculous. It's quite expensive. So they'll use, some of us know that in order to play those games, you need to burn the disc, download the ISO, and put it into your CD-ROM and just play it. So that's why that's the thing. So for me to play import games, I'll just use this guy over here, Pro CDX, and so run the games. But it runs perfectly fine, no issues. Everything is in a good condition. Yeah, till now I think this age is about 25 or 26. Not bad. So I think that I'll be doing more videos about games, about retro games such as like Super Nintendo, of course Mega Drive and Mega CD, and PlayStation 1, which is I have several models, which is SCPH 1000, the very earliest PS1 model, which you can just swap the disc in CD menu in order to play import games, or so-called if you want to play a burn games. And SCPH 1001, which I have installed the mod chip, but anyhow I was planning to buy a X Station in order to run those games in SD card, and of course Super Nintendo, and Saturn and Dreamcast as well. So I really hope that I can make all of these videos sooner. It's just one of my hobby, to be precise, or so called, like, to put it in a good way, we can just say that, to be honest, it's all my hobby, in order to show this is my collection, what do we have, and so on. You can see a lot of channels over there. Some of them, they have some super rare collection. So I believe some people do have it, some people don't. This kind of very rare, like they call it as a germ. Actually, it's kind of a germ collection, but it's quite good. So some of them, they do have Sonic CD Snatcher and so on. It's quite good. Then it's really bring back the memories in order to play Jurassic Park. And with this Dr. Robert, when he spoke, like FME full motion videos, it's quite good. Okay then, I think that's all for now. Most probably I will do reviews about Jurassic Park for Sega CD. Most probably we'll try to play some. We'll just try to finish up the game and see whether how it goes. Anyhow, I do not have the video recorder. Most probably I need to set up a camera just to hook it up into the TV and record it. There might be some pixelated, but anyhow, it's good. It's good to go then. Possibly I'll do that sooner. Okay then, thank you so much. So I really hope that you can subscribe it and like this video and leave the comment down below. And if you have any suggestion or suggestion or feedback, most probably what we can do better in this gaming history. Okay, thank you. Have a good one. Bye bye. Good night.